What's going on, everybody? It's your boy back for another video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates. Now, I found this story. It was about two women that was twerking. All of a sudden, they end up deceased or whatever. And yeah, it says two women dead shortly after dancing. Twerking shoppers go. They go viral in the store twerking, basically. So yeah, we're gonna watch this clip, and I'm going to react to it as we go along. So let's get into it.
Two death investigations underway. The first in Atlanta. According to USACrime.com, a woman named Maya died during a night out with friends. Now, officials report it is not available just yet, but the website says a victim was twerking in front of a vehicle her friends were inside of. Someone behind the vehicle, or the wheel, then drove over her, killing her, dragging her body under the vehicle, and leaving her body behind it.
Oh, so what you're saying, she was like twerking in front of the vehicle, and all of a sudden she was ran over? That's what happened? She was she was doing about booty to the vehicle, and it ran over it as the vehicle was so disappointed that was, she shoved her butt right in front of his face, so it just had to run her over.
In the middle of the road. And in Missouri, another case, an 18-year-old named Nyla Simmons, also killed. Investigators say Simmons was dancing on top of an SUV when she fell off of the vehicle, followed by a fire truck running over her and killing her just seconds later. People have been talking about both of those.
Damn, they said she was twerking on top of an SUV, and then not only she fell down, but the fire truck ran her over. All that to get some likes and subscribers, I guess. It must have been on TikTok too, because I got a TikTok account. I ain't doing saying anything stupid. I just posted something and I tell the truth, which is why I only got 25 followers. But these people, they got like I bet you they got over 100,000 followers on TikTok doing insane things, insane dumb shit. But yeah, that's TikTok for you.
Reports on social media along with this video. It was reportedly filmed in a Lululemon store featuring alleged strippers shaking
Look at this
in the store. This has been heavily criticized. Lululemon's CEO has previously said the brand isn't for certain customers, which many have assumed that was code for excluding black people. Do some people struggle
What the
with
fuck, man?
public attention to the point it puts their lives at risk, or even their digital footprint at risk, and of course,
now this is what get them the views. This is what get them a lot of followers and subscribers. This is how you thirst trap niggas, man. Twerking inside a store that allegedly that doesn't want you there. Basically, I guess they're saying that they're like axing a certain demographic away from that store. Let's continue.
In some cases, self-respect. Joining us to talk about it, therapist Dr. Nick Hardy.
Come on.
And Factor social media producer Ajibola Budaran. Glad to have you here on the Factor Uncensored. First of all, Aji, what have you been able to find out about these two deaths? Both very tragic. Both young women dancing on vehicles, and of course met a tragic end.
Well, I think for both of these,
only one danced on top of the vehicle, and then the first one danced in front of a vehicle, but then got ran over. That's what happened.
these stories, they kind of looked at slightly different. So I know in the first story, the family member and the friends of the young lady, they were talking about her being concerned about who she was out with and like her friends, because in that case, we don't know if they did it on purpose or on accident. But you have a case where somebody behind the wheel was supposed to be her friend, maybe they're having fun, shooting videos, outside dancing, and all of a sudden you have a young lady who's deceased. So I think in that sense, that's a tragedy that definitely could have been avoided. We don't know. The family doesn't even know what case the friends played in it. In terms of the other one, that was just something where we talk about. A lot of people are saying like you're doing these things for attention, and you do things on the internet for attention, but it can lead to you losing your life. So you have a young lady who's on top of a car dancing, and they're stopped at a light, and when they take off, she falls, and there's a fire truck coming behind. So I think a lot of people are saying these two things as avoidable tragedies that didn't have to happen.
Now, when we take a look at both of these instances,
No, they didn't have to happen because they didn't have to dance on top of a vehicle and in front of the vehicle. So that's just it's not tragic to me. It's unfortunate.
do we think the intent was to videotape, film these incidents, not the tragic part, but to put on social media?
I mean, more often than not, I would say yes, because there's no, you can say, oh, I'm doing this for fun, but when you're talking about being on top of a car or twerking and dancing and kind of being in public spaces like that, 9 times out of 10, people are videotaping it. We've seen those videos on social media already where people are doing dangerous things, and it's like a thrill, and when other people see it, they're going to respond to it and like it, and they go, I might try it too. So I think that in this case, it's one of those things where,
Oh yeah, I might try it too since I saw somebody else do it. I bet that's gonna be fun. Then blah, they get splattered all on the pavement.
you have young ladies or just people in general seeing things on the internet and wanting to emulate it and recreate it because they're seeing other people get positive responses from it.
As a digital producer here at Fox, are you ever surprised at what you see people posting online?
I wish I could say yes. I'm never surprised anymore because honestly, every single day is something different. Whether it be a fight or somebody doing anything, I think the internet has kind of become a place where everything can be considered content. Whether it's dangerous, whether it's safe, whether it's anything. So I think nowadays people see everything as content.
All right, Dr. DeCarty, your thoughts about this? Young people videotaping themselves in sometimes dangerous, even deadly situations, all to get on social media.
Yeah, I think attention is a drug. And I think to get attention, you almost have to do more and more outlandish things. And I think, unfortunately,
Pushing that envelope.
and because it's addictive, one, you get to...
AKA, you're willing to do some dumb shit for views and subs. I mean, it ain't that important if your life depended on it.
Likes, you get the shares, you get the comments, you get, new followers. All of this is, releases some type of endorphin at certain times. And so I think the behavior escalates. And no one thinks that it's going to end tragically.
Right.
I think that's the thing, because we make so many decisions a day, and 99.5, times it doesn't lead to this. But I do think we make these decisions on an ongoing basis, and
Now, let me say this. The first incident when the woman was like twerking in front of the car and the car ran over that's unfortunate. But the second one when another one was dancing on top of an SUV, then the SUV moved, she fell off, and then the fire truck ran her over. That's just dumb people doing dumb shit. I don't feel sorry for the second one.
we do put ourselves at risk of being in these unfortunate situations.
And Ajay, before we get to run out of time, let's talk about the Lululemon situation where the individuals videotaped themselves in that store. Your thoughts about that, and what are people saying about it?
I mean, that is a very layered situation. I think something that I've been thinking about with all of these is I think that these online trends, sometimes people forget that they exist outside of context, and they exist outside.
Yeah, they got that store smelling like a fish market doing that shit.
Outside of like what we would deem as moral in public, because we talk about Lululemon as a brand, they've been enamored in a bunch of controversy over the last few years, whether it be racism, ableism in terms of like body types that they want in their outfits, and I think because of a trend of a song that's talking about Lululemon, a lot of black young people, women and men, are promoting the brand through social media videos and things like that. So I think it's one of those things where people don't always know the context of things. So those young ladies, they might not know that Lululemon has been wrapped up in racist claims and other things like that. They're just trying to have fun and dance, but there's context that goes beyond.
And in the last 10 seconds, should they have a responsibility of knowing before they give a company like that publicity?
Well, I mean, one, I think this is a place of business. And so I think at a baseline, I just think it's inappropriate, whether it's Lululemon or any other establishment. I mean, people are in there shopping, and you can just see, I mean, this
Man,
is
look at this shit, man. Come on.
Right.
And so I don't think them knowing that or not knowing that should have any effect on it. I think they just should
do
be
it. Bottom line. Thank you both for joining us here on The Factor tonight.
All right, that's enough of this. And yeah. And Houston, be careful out there. I heard you have a severe thunderstorms heading your way. So y'all be safe out there. As far as this story goes, like I said, that's unfortunate, the two incidents, but I don't feel bad for the second one. Like I stated earlier, she was dancing on top of SUV. It was moving. She fell off and then got ran over by a fire truck. But the first incident, that's unfortunate too. I mean that sucks. Both incidents suck, but I guess R.I.P. to them. Hopefully that won't. Hopefully, no more of these young individuals doing stupid shit like that just to get views and likes and followers on TikTok or whatever social media platform that they're using. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy my reaction to it. I hope you got all that you need from entertainment standpoint of this. Y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.